Greetings, gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Starfarers, and welcome to another episode of Starfield. I am Cobalt Thorium, and in this episode, well, I'm not actually sure what we're doing. It's been a little bit since I played last, just a couple weeks. And, oh, it looks like we're doing something with this computer. Where do we leave off? Not actually sure. New prisoners. By order of the Maker, the following prisoners will be transferred to the cell block until such time he deems them ready for their redemption. Kiara Delvere, Cell 1. Quasim Bradi, Cell 2. Nadir Nirda, Cell 3. These non-believers will come to realize the foolishness of their ways, and the Maker will open their eyes. Praise be to the Great Serpent. Okay, I guess we're probably supposed to care about one of those characters. What is going on here? I do not recall what is going on. Oh, there's a robot. I feel like this is dangerous territory. Okay, let's look at the actual mission and see what's going on here. So, Deep Gorge Refinery, search for Quasim. Okay, so Quasim was Cell 2, right? Access the research site, restore power, continue searching for Quasim, search Quasim cell. Okay, let's just be clear that's Cell 2. Yes. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the... I think I was expecting action, and that's why I ended the previous episode. What is going on here? I suppose it's shaking itself apart. Okay, so we came in here?
Clearly this was occupied at one time.
Oh,
now,
I remember.
Though, we seem to be all alone.
Okay, so there were some of the bad... Well, I mean, arguably all of them are bad, but some of the bad Varun heretic folks outside. Right, how do I do the scanner? Like that. Okay, and I guess maybe we opened this. Did we look at this? Current site status. Okay, I think we did all this. And I think we put that in there. And maybe we press that. Oh shit, what the hell? I didn't push a button. Why did that happen? That was weird. Oh, I hope there's not something weird going on with my keyboard. Okay, so that closes those. I'll open it up back up. So we have some kind of stalagmites or stalactites or whatever. Okay, we got some cells. Holding cells that way. Got a dead guy over there. Okay, clearly I checked these lockers. I think. Unless somebody else checked the lockers. Left them all open. That seems like something I would do, though. Just as an indication, a semaphore that they've been searched. Alright, so that's Varun's suit with patterned something. Oh, why do all the outfits look so flattering? So we can grab a med pack. Pretty sure if we go and say hi to that robot, he's gonna punch us in the face. So maybe we won't do that. At least not just yet. Money. Alright, so what is this here? I mean, it's like some kind of locker room, I guess. Bathroom, locker room kind of deal. Get out of here. Money. Digipack. Alright, which way do we want to go? Do we want to go this way? Secure access. Where do we want to go? Well, I suppose we could do the non-doors first. What's this? Oh, when did that open? There's a door down there. I suppose it should be open. Medical junk here. This could be some kind of like medical office or something. I think it's just a regular office. Okay, well, so the cell I think is right there. So do we go the other way first? I have a feeling that they're going to send us that way eventually anyway. Ooh, money. Not money, ammo. Well, let's go in here. I think this is where the robot was. Yeah, he's right there. So let's get a decent gun out here. Man, that's a lot of ammo.
Hostile. System malfunction. All must serve.
Just gonna quickly check to see if there's other enemies around. I think we're good. Alright. Well, that's not good. Patients being taken into the medical research area. Or prisoners taken into the medical research area, rather. If there were patients, that'd be alright. Seems like we're hinting at illegal experimentation here. To follow the trail of blood. Yeah, could be a little bit more subtle. It's pretty nasty. I don't think that Quasim survived if there's lost this much blood. Seems like a lot. Can we lock her in there? Nope. Alright. Let's just search the area. See if we can get in some of these other cells. See if there's any other cool stuff around. Sorry. No. Back to this. I want the shotgun on deck in case we needed something. Does the most damage. Maybe the rune inflictor is kind of comparable. But it's a good short-range panic button if something gets all up in our face. So this is interesting. These cells are this wide. There's these giant, basically cell-sized gaps. I wonder what's behind those walls. There doesn't seem to be any point in the cells. They're just flavor cells, apparently.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Nope. I'm not gonna waste time on it. there's some loot in there. I don't really care, though. I don't think we're gonna probably change our spacesuit anytime soon. Oh, jeez. Oh, shoot. Well, that really indicates that there's another area down there. It's not just loot. So I might actually pick that. What is that? Nothing. Okay, we've got the robot there. We got a corpse here. Guess I'll open this up. Increase our mobility around this place. Wait a second, where are we? Okay, that's there. Oh, we've gone all the way around. Okay. Nice. Jeez, frame rate drop. Alright, so I do think we have to pick this one. We have a couple exteriors. That might have been a mistake. No, I think we're fine. Ow. Stuck on that. Where does this go? Nothing. Not even a way to get back to the top faster. That's unfortunate. I mean, this game teasing you with stuff and not actually going anywhere. It's kind of par for the course. Flies in the face of usual level design. You're supposed to reward curiosity. Reward people for exploring all the corners of your map. So you want them to... Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's distracting.
Alert. Transferring data. Shutting down. This unit can no longer serve House Varu. Critical system damage. Please save the crows.
Crows? Do you say save the crow? What? Okay, what the? I just saw movement behind that door. Well, whatever. Right, starting here, and we're moving around. Let's get this room searched here. Kind of an odd-shaped room. Okay. Pack. Alright, I guess... Jeez, where do we want to search next? I guess we'll search this area next. Let's see. Grow pie. Amp. Alright. There's a bathroom. Probably not going to lead anywhere, so we can just check it out. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Total waste of time and space. Okay. I mean, I can kind of understand that. You're trying to make it feel lived in, but it does still kind of suck. I mean, you're trying to sell it as a place that could really exist. Okay, there's more to this area than I thought. Maybe we'll come back to this. Because the blood trail clearly leads over here. Can we get in here? Can't. Okay. It's a skull. Run, run, run. Reminder, run daily diagnostics. Is that what we're talking about when it comes to running? Isn't there a song that's like run, run, run? What is that again? Vial and bottle. Oh, this is a morgue. Why does a mining facility have so many corpses? I thought this was a mine. Alright, there's a power cell here. I think they're kind of heavy. Yeah, they are. So I'm not going to grab it unless we need it. Restore research site's main power. Okay. This is not going to let us through. It's not. Okay. Well, that's probably where the power cell goes. Let's open some of these up. Stop getting in my way, you stupid bitch. She just walks right in front of me all the time. It's so annoying. And why did these highlight? They're like behind this screen. It's annoying. We have the switch. Oh, needs a lot of power. Well, a couple. Okay, so we'll grab one from here. Ooh. Keep our eyes open for another one. And we'll have a glowing blue base. Looking around. And I would normally, as a level designer, put one in here. But I guess they're assuming that you understand this mechanic at this point. Alright, looking around. It'll probably be highlighted by this, so I should keep this up. The scanner thingy. Alright, so I think, no, that's the bathroom. Okay, over here. Okay, so yeah, we can go to storage. So I assume that that's why they... Get out of the way! Jeez, she just blocked me in. Oh my god, she's so annoying. I was wanting to just leave her behind. Corpses. So, I mean, clearly this is not just a mine. What's going on here? so we checked in there. We haven't checked in here. A couple of lockers. Close the door. Close. Money. Jeez, that is some serious glare coming from that thing. No power cells. Alright, I guess we hop upstairs. Is someone watching us? There's a power cell. Whoa. Jumping jelly beans. Okay, no computer session still on in. Alright, see what this says. Current site status. Site status. Research site Theta. Site is in full lockdown. Auxiliary power status unavailable. Main power status deactivated. Come close. Operational notes. Main power status references the facility's primary power generation system. 3 power cells must be seated in place at all times, as per standard operating procedure. Auxiliary power status references the facility's primary power systems. Wait, okay. 1 power cell must be seated. I've already read this, haven't I? Well, we'll just finish it up. 1 power cell must be seated in place at all times, as per. Okay, yeah. Full lockdown mode can only be issued by direct orders from the keep, or in the event of a loss of communication, the ranking officer at the facility. Okay. Come on, come on. Comms log. Have we read this? We've read this. Let's get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna go drop off this thing because it's heavy, but it's not that far out of the way. And clearly the third one is downstairs. Down here. How are we gonna get back up here? Jeez. What are you doing to me? Get out of the way. How are we gonna get back up out of here? That's the question. You know, for storage room, there's really not that much being stored here. Can I just jump that? Oh, I can. That's easy enough. Well, that might not be good. I think I was supposed to watch that. I totally just missed out on something. Why does that sound like an alarm or a timer or something?
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
So here's where we find out that those melee guys are like the new super soldiers. And that they've gone haywire. They've gone out of control. Their bloodlust is just too high. And so we got a vent. Oh, dead guys. Alright, looks like the vent is the only way to go. Come on. What am I stuck on? These are stairs. Am I not supposed to walk upstairs? Goddamn game. Why are your stairs broken? Your stair hitbox is broken. Oh my god. How does QA not find these things? Okay. Okay, so I'm supposed to go up there? How do I get up there? Well, there's a vent there, and there's a vent here, so... I assume I just go through the vent. Getting some serious frame rate drops here. That rumble is not very efficient. What is this? Scout's advanced pacifier. It's just standard. No special status. No rarity. We have a computer terminal. Here's where he gets stabbed in the back by the guy. What do you want to guess? Shit. What? How did you... Alright. What do you want to guess that the guy that we're looking for was just transformed into one of these super soldiers? Patient profiles. He wills it to be so. We walk the path. We are the true followers. The Great Serpent wills it to be so. Smash the heretics, burn their city, make them believe. The Great Serpent wills it to be so. We will use the redeemed to overcome and destroy all in our path. The Great Serpent wills it to be so. Obviously, that is a derivation of Deus Vult. God wills it, which the Crusaders would say. So... Okay, I get what you're putting down. We have a error database corrupted, okay, and more of the same, probably more of the same. Okay. Research notes: I am the Maker. The Great Serpent has willed me to do his bidding. I've seen a great vision in my dreams. Oops, I added some. I've seen a vision in my dreams. The heretics of Dazra will become our greatest weapon. They will become the redeemed, our tool, our weapon, our victory. I will use the heretics' neuroamps and their wicked science and make it our own. He has shown me the way. I will change them, mold them, make them become the redeemed, make them invincible. The end of Dazra is near. We will tear it all down. We will not stop until the last days of the heretics are destroyed. Wow, okay. Database purged. This message has been reached in error. Please see the systems administrator. Yep, more of the same. Yep, more of the same. Okay. Okay, so some zealot now wants to use the neuro amps or neuro implants or whatever. Oh, that. To turn everybody into these crazed super soldiers. At least that's the impression I'm getting.
Looking on some kind of new crusade. Toxic gas leak. Some more collapsed corridors. Get out of the way! Damn it! Oh my god. Just blocks you in. Okay. I can see him. Wonderful AI. Some wonderful pathfinding getting stuck in the corner there. Pretty pathetic boss. Okay, so we have a message to Nalada. Let's see what this anti-personal thing is. Nah, that's nothing interesting. So it's just like I thought. This game is so predictable. So Quasim was turned into one of these dudes. So let's look at the message to Nalada. Inventory. Notes. Message to Nalada.
Dearest Nalada, I'm using one of these devices to record this message. I pray it somehow finds its way into your hands. I've spent countless hours trying to find a way to escape this unbearable nightmare. But it appears that my fate has been sealed. The zealot that calls himself the Maker has decreed we have been chosen for redemption. That we would become one of his hideous creations. The thought of becoming one of the redeemed, those horrendous, twisted vestiges of humanity, it's too disturbing to contemplate. I've heard the screams of the others, their dying breaths, begging, no, praying for mercy. I can't even fathom the pain they must have endured. All of the cells near my own are empty. The silence cuts as deep as a pain blade. I can only assume I'm the Maker's next victim. Soon, my mind will no longer be my own, and I will forget you, and Mother and Father. Forget everything. Even myself. I should have never left you alone, Nalada. In the midst of the calamity that struck Dasra, I should have been there for you. But now, who's that? I think... Yeah, I hear them coming. There's so much I want to say, but time isn't on my side. Listen to me, dear sister. In your hour of greatest need, trust in the Great Serpent. Despite all that's happened, trust that he will provide for you and protect you. I love you, Nalada. Farewell.
Alright, that's kind of predictable, but, you know, it's not the worst side story. Alright, let's check this place out. We kind of know what's going on here now. Doesn't really explain why this place is shaking. It feels like it's about to explode. Have we ever figured that out? Wasn't there a big drill? So are they hiding this operation in a mine? It seems kind of hard to... Yeah. It's a little hard to believe. Alright. Have we been over there? That might be the way we came in. That is the way we came in. Okay. That's one of the places where we found the power cells, I think. Or it looks exactly like it. So this is just a quick way out, quick exit. What's this? Demoralizing. You know, we don't really use... That's a lot of good stuff on there. Okay, let's take it. Do we need any of these crafting things? Probably not. It's just gonna weigh us down. So we'll have to compare that knife to our current pain blade and see which one's better. But yeah, it's a pretty standard sci-fi trope. We should check down to see if we can go down any further. Because if I were hiding secret cool stuff, that's where I would put it. Because everybody's going to push up. Nope. Yep, can't expect level designers at Bethesda to that kind of cleverness. Come on. Well, that's that. It's not the worst story. In terms of this game, it's probably better than average. It's not like old school Bethesda, though. Sounds like a ship engine or something. Alright, let's check this way first. Okay, so we came out there. Why did it say exit and then in this direction? When... What the heck? Oh. Okay, so we're on the surface now. It is a ship. Hi, ship. So I guess we never went up here. Let's just quickly check. There's a third one there. All right. Is this where we started? It is. Okay, so they must have spawned in. So we came in this way. We went down this elevator, right? Didn't we? I can hear. A lot of this stuff just kind of runs together. Didn't we snipe some guys down there? I don't even know. Yeah, because that's the way that we went in. Right. Okay, so we've not checked the lower area then. So maybe I should just go ahead and do that. So it's a refinery. A refinery where they are doing biological experiments. That just doesn't... It's just not great. Like, why would anyone do that? Okay, these are the ones we just checked, I think. Yeah, okay. We're good. That's where we came in. But yeah, that's another thing. It's like, why did it say exit in this direction? And then it, well, I suppose it could have caved in. But now I'm making excuses for them, right? For their poor design. It's like, well, maybe such and such happened. Alright, you know what? This episode's getting a little bit long. And there's a little bit of exploring left to do, so maybe I'll just explore this area, and then we'll go and return this note to what's her name when we resume. We'll finish up the mission then. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to get you in the next one. Bye-bye.